Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wasallam. Allahumma rabbi zidni ilma. Sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wasallam. Ameen. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. In this lecture, I will discuss the leftover concepts of pulley. Case 8. The resultant force exerted on the string by the pulley. By the pulley means the direction of resultant is towards the pulley. This angle is 45 because of alternate angles. Therefore, this angle is 90. Hence, this triangle is right angle. So, by considering this right angle triangle here and by using Pythagoras theorem onto this triangle, we can get the resultant force, which is here under root 2d. Case 9. The resultant force exerted on the pulley by the string. By the string means the direction of the resultant force is away from the pulley. So when it says by the string, direction must be away from the pulley, like this. When it says by the pulley, then direction must be towards the pulley. This resultant force is sum of these two tensions. Fr is 2T. Case 10. This is the given situation. Particle B is heavier than particle A. When the system is released from rest, then B will move in this direction and A will move in this direction. Therefore, WB is greater than T and T greater than WA. With the help of these two inequalities, we can make two equations, and by solving those two equations, we can get the values of tension and acceleration. This is the stage 2. And this is the third stage. When this string breaks, then B will continue to move in this direction. Therefore, initial velocity of B must be 2. It will remain same. But for A's motion, you need to consider A's motion very carefully. A will come to its maximum height and then will come to this position. Will come back to its initial position, this position. Here, the velocity of A is 2, and when A will come back to its initial position, the position when the string breaks, its velocity must be minus 2 because the motion is in opposite direction. So this will be the initial velocity of A for the next motion, for this motion. And G must be 10 because the motion is under gravity. So make sure if the velocity of A is 2 here, then over here for this motion, the initial velocity of A must be minus 2 because motion is in opposite direction. Case 11. Given that the slope is smooth and the question is find the velocity of the system. In fact, find the speed of the system. So by using the law of conservation of energy, we can get this. See, when the system is released from rest, then B will move in this direction and A will move in this direction. And given that weight of B is greater than weight of A, or B is heavier than A, this is the point where B hits the ground and A is here. Since in one string speed remains same, therefore speed of B is V and speed of A is also V. And this is the distance which A traveled or covered. And this is the height of A. It should be d sine theta because this triangle is right angle. So according to law of conservation of energy, loss in potential energy is equal to kinetic energy of the system. Loss in potential means potential of B, and this is the height of B, minus potential of A, and kinetic energy of the system means half bracket mass of A plus mass of B times V square. You can simplify this equation. You can substitute potential energy by mB mass of B times GH. Potential energy of A should be mass of A G times height of A. Height of A is d sine theta. And you can simplify this bracket as well if you want. half MAV square half MBV square. From this equation, you can easily find the speed of the system. Case 12. This is the given situation. And we need tension in the system, string, and normal component of the contact force. Tension must be weight of the particle P, because particle P is hung freely in the air, is suspended freely in the air. So tension must be 30 newtons. This is the force diagram of this situation. See, this angle must be alpha, because this is alpha. So according to alternate angles property, this is alpha. This is here. This is 90. So this must be 180 minus 90 minus alpha. So this must be 90 minus alpha. This tension has two components. Number one, horizontal, and then vertical. This component is perpendicular to the slope, and this component is parallel or along the slope. This component is tension times cos 90 minus alpha, and tension is 30. So 30 times cos 90 minus alpha, and cos 90 minus alpha is sin alpha. This is the opposite of the triangle, so this component must be tension times sin 90 minus alpha. Tension is 30, so 30 times sin 90 minus alpha, which will become 30 cos alpha. Since we are working for R, therefore R plus this component is equal to 40 cos alpha. So by solving this equation, we can get the value of R. Make sure you resolve this tension carefully. Good luck, and important advice for me and for everyone: we should be good to others. Allah Hafiz.